Hello, my lovely learners. Today we're going to start solving the ICT IGCSE exams, and we will start with May-June 2024. The syllabus code is 0417, Paper 2, Variant 1. As you know, the practical papers are Paper 2 and Paper 3, and we have different variants. So today we're starting with paper 2, variant 1. This is Mr. Awad Karim. So let us get started. So as you can see here, you have 2 hours, 15 minutes to finish the whole exam. And the exam and this paper, we have 3 tasks, main tasks: document production, database, and presentation. These are 3 main tasks on this paper. Okay, the total mark is 70 marks. Okay, now here we have the source files needed for the exam. So these are the source files. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 source files needed for the exam. But for this part, for the first one, which is Microsoft Word or document production, we're going to use fewer files from here. I'm not going to use all the files for the first task, which is document production. So first of all, let us check the source files and create our work area. It's important when you receive your exam source files that you create a folder, and this folder is going to be your work area, and then you will take all the source files, you will copy all the source files from the source folder to your folder by your name. This is called the work area. And the reason for that, if anything happens on your files, then you're going to go back to the source files again and you copy again. So let us go and do it now. Okay, so here I have the exam paper and here I have the source files. So we have 8 items. Actually, this one is not from with them, so they're just 8 items as we've seen on the paper here. So we have starting with bookings and then the test scores. So let's make sure again, bookings and then the test scores. So there are 8 items, 8 items. It's important that you check how many source files that you get. And then the next step, we're going to select all of them and then copy, right click, copy. On the desktop, create new folder. So new folder, and you're gonna name it with your name, your first name only. Okay. So I'm going to name it student, and then paste, right click, and then paste all the supporting files, the source files here. Now we have created our work area. So this is the work area for us. And here we have the source files. And this is the exam paper. So now let us get started with the first subtask. So first of all, we have the evidence. We have to prepare the evidence document. Now, we're going to go with it step by step. So be with me here. You're going to find also all the files in the video description. So if you would like to be with me and do it step by step with me, it's going to be beneficial. So let us get started. Open the file evidence RTF J2421 evidence.rtf. So we're going to go to the work area, to the student folder, and then it is called evidence RTF. So here we have the evidence 21, 24, 21 evidence RTF. RTF, rich text format. Open the file. Now we have opened the file. Now what I recommend here is that you separate or you put each evidence on a paper. So I would like to make the evidence organized and neat. So evidence 1 is going to be on paper 1, evidence 3 on the next page, and so on. So put each evidence on a separate page. You can just come here and then control enter, and then here between 3 and 6, and then control enter, and then control enter, and then control enter. So what I did here is that I separated each evidence to be on a separate page. I would like to stay organized and to keep track of all the evidence. Okay, this is not necessary step. You can do it however you want to do it, but I recommend you do so. Now, next, make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of the document. So we have three things. We have the name, the center number, and the candidate number should appear on every page of this document. So that means what that means, we're going to create a header or a footer. For this one here, I recommend to create a header so it is clear on the top of the page that you have your name, candidate number, center number on every page. Now let us try to do it. So we have finished from first one, and then let us try to do this one here. Okay, so we're going to create a header. So go to insert, click on insert, and then insert header. And since we want to insert three things, I recommend to use the blank 3 columns because we have the name, center number, and candidate number. So this one is the easiest one that you can use. So click on it, and then your name, and then we have the center number, and the candidate number. and then close the header and the footer. And then close the header and the footer. And now after you create the header with the 3 columns, your name, center number, and the candidate number, you have to make sure that what it appears on every page of the document. Now let us check. This is page 1. Here, yes, again, we can see it's here. And here, it is here. Okay. Now we're done from the header. So this one is done. Okay, here, save this document in your work area as evidence with capital letters, followed by your candidate number, for example, evidence 9999. So it is capital letters and followed by your candidate number. So in this case, you have to save it with the software that you're using, which is Microsoft Word. So let us save it together. So click on File, Save As, and here is our work area student. So click on it, and then we're going to change the name. We're going to rename the file and all capital letters, evidence, EVIDENCE. And then your candidate number. In my case, I'm using 1234. And then it is not going to be rich text format. It is going to be Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. And then click on Save and OK. So now we've saved the file with the name evidence 1234, and we have all the evidence separated, and we have the header which appears on every page. So now we have set this one, and that's it for the evidence task. So we open the file, we created the header, the header for the name, center number, and candidate number, and then we saved it with Microsoft Word. We changed the name to evidence and then the candidate number. Okay, now we are starting the document production, which is going to be the main, which is one of the main tasks. So task 2, document. Okay, you are going to edit a document for Tuara Tots Childcare. The company uses a corporate house style for all their documents. Paragraph styles must be created and applied as instructed. Okay, so we're gonna do it step by step. Don't worry about all these things here. So we're gonna do it step by step, and we will explain along the way. So using a suitable software package, open the file childcare RTF. So this time it is called childcare RTF. Now again, we have RTF for the evidence, and this also is an RTF. That means we will need to save it later as a Microsoft Word. But for now, let us just follow the instructions. We're going to open the file 2421 childcare RTF from the work area. Okay, now where is childcare? So here we have it. 24, 21 childcare. Open. Now we have opened the file. Let us check what does it want from us to do next. The page setup is set to A4 portrait with two center margins. Do not make any changes to this. Do not make any changes to this. That means we're not going to do anything yet. 3 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes to these unless instructed. 3 paragraph styles have already been created. We have to check the style that is already created. So as you can see up here, we have the 3 paragraph styles: TC body, TC subhead, and TC table. We can go here on the corner here and we see all the styles, and we need this style list here. We're gonna put it here in case we ask to change or modify or create a new one. So these are the 3 styles that they're already created: TC body, TC subhead, and TC table. We're not going to change anything yet. So we're going to just follow the instructions here. Do not make any changes to this unless instructed. So again, I would like to show you from where I got the style list. It is from here, from the styles, and from this corner here, from this arrow here. Just click on it, and then you will have the styles here. All right, we have 3 styles and we have the normal one. Okay. Now, here we have save the document in your work area with the file name nursery, all capital letters. So this one, we're going to do it now. Save the document in your work area with the file name nursery. Now we're going to save it, the file name nursery. So file, save as, work area student, click on it, and we're going to change the name, nursery in capital letters. Don't forget to change the file to be Microsoft Word instead of RTF, rich text format. We're going to change it to Microsoft Word. Save, and OK. Okay, now so we have saved the file with the name nursery in our work area. Make sure it is saved in the format of the software that you're using. And in this case, we're using Microsoft Word, so we saved it as a Microsoft Word file. Now, this is going to be the first evidence, which is step 2. Evidence. Place in your evidence document a screenshot to show this file has been saved. Make sure there is evidence of the file type. Make sure there is evidence of the file type. Again, place in your evidence document a screenshot. We're going to take a screenshot from the work area to show that we've saved the file nursery and the file type is Microsoft Word. Now we're going to go to the work area, open our work area, and then this is the one that we saved, which is nursery here, and the type, this is the file type. So the file type is Microsoft Word. We're going to make it a little bigger like this, so Microsoft Word file. And we're going to take a screenshot. Make sure you take the folder name with you also. Now we're going to go to the evidence 1, and we're going to put it on evidence 1. So this is the first evidence 1. You can make it a little bigger to be a little clear here. Okay, so this is step 1, and this is going to be the first evidence. Step 1, that is because here this is 1. So this is going to be the first evidence, which is step 1 from the task. Step 1, the first evidence here. Okay. Now, step 2, place in the nursery document a right aligned header on a single line. Right aligned header on a single line, which contains prospectus produced by, and then followed by space, then your name, center number, and candidate number. Make sure that this is right aligned header and it's a single line. So let us do it together now. So this is our nursery document. We're going to go to insert, and then header, and this is going to be just a single one. So it's a single header, and we have prospectus, produced by space, your name, comma, center number, comma, candidate number, followed by your name, center number, and candidate number. And this should be what right aligned. So this one here is not right aligned, so it has to be on the right here. Now it's left aligned. So we can just go to home, and then instead of left align, we're going to click on right align. Now it is right aligned. And then just click out of the header like this. Next, we have a left aligned footer with automated page numbers. Left aligned footer with automated page number. That means we're going to insert page numbers left aligned. So to insert the page number, click on insert, and then we have page number here, header, footer, page number. Just go direct to page number and click on the list, and then the bottom one, and then we have the first one, which is on the left here. So this one is left aligned already. Just click on it and close the header and the footer. Now let us check, is it automated or not? So we have page 1 and page 2. So it is created correctly now. Okay, so the page number just from insert and then page number directly. Okay. Now, here, these are guidelines. Make sure all the header details are on a single page, on a single line, which is all the alignments match the page margins, No other text or placeholder holders are included in the header or footer areas. The headers and footers are displayed on all pages. So this is all done. Now, step 3. Okay, here we're asked to create and store a style. So that means we're going to create a new style. And these are the style details. We have a style name and the style font and so on. So let us create it and then we see what's going to be done next. So from the style lists here, we're going to go to the A plus here. That means create new style. So a style A plus, that means create style. So click on it. And then we have the list of things that we're going to put here. For example, the name. So for the name that we are provided here, TC title. But before you do this one, I recommend you do something like this. So cancel out of it first and make sure that the pointer is on the title because the one that you're creating is a title style. So just put the pointer on the title here like this and let us create it again. New style, the name, TC title. So we're gonna do it together. TC title, font style, serif. Serif, that means it is not Arial, it's times New Roman. So serif times New Roman. Font size 32 points, 32 instead of 10, 32. Alignment center. So from here, we're going to go to the format here. Try not to use the alignment from here. It works from here, but make sure that you use the paragraph option here from format, paragraph, and then the alignment is here, and then the alignment is centered, and then enhancement, we have bold and italic. So enhancement, we have bold, italic. What else? Spacing, the line spacing, single spacing. From format, paragraph, line spacing, single. Next, the space before and the space after. The space before is 6, the space before is 0, the space after is 6. So from paragraph, we have spacing before 0, after 6. So just delete the 7 and put 6. And then OK. And that's it. So make sure that you basing it on the default normal paragraph style. So this is an important step here. So the style based on what? It's not based, it is not based on body, it is based on normal. It is based on normal or default. And then click OK. So before we move on, let us check again before we take the screenshot here. Let us check again that we did all these details. So we're going to go back to the TC title and then right click, modify. The title name, TC title, says a paragraph style based on normal, and it is Times New Roman serif, and the size is not 11, the size is 32, and bold italic, yes, enhancement bold italic, alignment center, let's check from the paragraph here, alignment center, yes, and then line spacing, single line spacing, spacing before and after, before is 0, after 6 points, click OK, and again I think this one is changed, the size, so 32, OK. Now it's already applied on the title because we put the pointer on the title here, so the title is affected by the title style, which we will be asked to do so. Now take a screenshot to show that you have defined the settings for TC title style. Make sure that there is evidence that you have based this on a default normal paragraph style. Place this in your evidence. So this is step 3, evidence 3. We're going to put a screenshot to show that all the details and making sure that we based it on the normal. Now let us do it. You're going to go to the TC title, right click and modify. So I'm going to first of all to click on paragraph, and then we take it and then screenshot, evidence, okay, evidence. This is step 3, and then paste, Control V, paste. Can make it a little bigger so it's clear. So here, based on normal, and we have all the details, alignment center, enhancement, size, serif, spacing, line spacing 0 and 6. That's all what you're asked to do. Now, step 4, apply the TC title style to the title text Tawara Tots Childcare. We already applied the style to our title. It is here. So the title style is applied to the title Tawara Tots Childcare. So this one is already done. And this is all done here. Okay. 6, we have select the subheading staff and the following text up to and including the paragraph ending. Enjoy their new surroundings. Enjoy their new surroundings. We're going to look for this text enjoy their new surroundings, and the subhead staff, and we select all the text from the staff till enjoy their new surroundings. So we're going to click Control F for find, and then type enjoy their new surrounding, and it is here. I'm just going to highlight it here and click out the navigation pane, and then I'm going to look for the subheading staff. So this is the first this is the subheading. It's called induction process. So not this one. Key person, not this one. Curriculum, not this one. Catering, not this one. Staff. So this is the one that we're looking for. So we're going to select the subheading staff as well. So starting from the staff here, go down, till here. Enjoy their new surroundings. Enjoy their new surroundings. So I'm going to repeat this step again. Control find. Enjoy their new surroundings here. You can go you can go from here and go up till the subheading staff. So you can go like this and check the subheading as you go. So it's not the one that we want. Key person, not the one that we want. And then curriculum, not the one that you want. Catering, not the one that you want. And staff. I'm going to stop up to here. So it is easier to do it like this. Click out the navigation pane here. Okay, after selecting this one, what should we do here? Change the page layout so that only this text is displayed in two columns. We're going to display this text, the selected text, into two columns of equal width with a 1 centimeter space between them. 1 centimeter space between them. We're going to go to layout, click on layout, and then you will see columns. Do not choose two columns from here directly. I recommend that you go to more columns here, click on it, and you will see the details here to change the spacing. How many columns were asked to do? Two columns. So click on two now. Number of columns, two columns. Now the spacing, how many centimeters? Okay, we have 1 centimeter between them spacing. So it's 1 centimeter. So we're gonna reduce this one here to 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter. Now they're gonna be the same 8 because equal column widths. So 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter, and we have centimeter in the middle between them. And then click OK. Now we have two columns created, and the space between them is 1 centimeter. Okay, this is done. Step 5 is done. All right, now we're gonna go to step 6. Okay, here we have the style named TC subhead has already been created, stored, and applied. Modify the style, the TC subhead style, so that only the following formatting is applied. That means we're going to modify the style TC subhead. So TC subhead, it's here and also it's here. We're going to do what? We're going to modify. So make sure that you put your pointer on a subhead first before you modify, and then right click on TC subhead and then modify. Now let's check the requirements. The name, same name. The font style, sans serif. Sans serif, that means no serifs. That means it is not going to be Times New Roman, it's going to be Arial. Then font size 14. It is not 10, it's going to be 14. Alignment, center. So alignment from paragraph, format paragraph, alignment centered. Okay. Enhancement, italic, bold, and all capital letters. So enhancement, bold, italic, and all capital letters. We don't have an underline, so no underline. So just bold and italic, no underline. And then from here, we have to make it all capital letters. In this case, we're going to go to Format, Font, and from the effects here, you can see we have all caps. Click on it to make it all capital letters, and then click OK. Next, line spacing, single. Line spacing from Format, Paragraph, line spacing single, or red single. Space before 0 and space after 7. Space before is going to be 0. Space after is going to be 7. Okay. Let us check again. Sans serif 14, center align, italic, bold, and all capital letters. Single 07. Theme sans serif, bold, italic, and we're checking alignment centered, before 0, after 7, single line spacing, all okay. The size is 14, font size is 14, and then we're gonna click OK. Okay. Now as you can see, all the subheadings are affected by the new modification. All the subheadings are affected because we put the pointer on the subheadings. So make sure that before you change or modify any style, put your pointer on the affected text, either subheading or body or title. Okay. Now we have to take a screenshot to show that we modified the subheading style and the settings applied. Place this in your evidence document. So this is step 6. We're going to go back to the style, subhead, TC subheading, right click, modify, and going to put it like this a little. From format, paragraph, we're going to put this one here for the screenshot. Take a screenshot now. Make sure that you include all of them. And then, okay, okay, go to your evidence. This is step 6, and then paste. You can change the text wrapping and make it square to be able to resize like this. It is clear, make sure it's clear enough, like this. Okay, we have finished from step 6. Now, step 7, apply a numbered list formatted as 1 to 7 to the text from communication and language to arts and design. So we're going to create a numbered list 1 to 7 for the text from communication and language to arts and design. First of all, we're going to look for arts and design. So Control F to find, and then we have arts, arts and design. It's here. So that means this is the list. This is going to be our list here. So this is our list here from communication and language to art and design. We're going to do what? We're going to create a numbered list 1 to 7. You can just go directly here, numbering, and then 1 to 7. So for now, just do it like this, 1 to 7. Make sure that the numbers are aligned to the left margin of the column, the list in a single line spacing with no space before or after. Single line and no space before or after. Before or after, that means 0, 0. There is a 7-point space after the last item. So let's do it one by one. First of all, the numbers are aligned to the left of the margin. The list in a single line spacing with no space before or after. Let us do it now. We're going to go to paragraph here, selecting, and then click on paragraph and click on the arrow here. First, we have the spacing before and after 0 and 0, and line spacing single. The line spacing is single, single spacing with no space before or after. So 0, 0, single. And make sure that it is aligned to the left of the margin. That means we're going to delete the indentation before to make it 0, and then click OK. Now there is something that we have to do here. After the last item on the list here, expressive arts and design, we have to create a space between this one and the next paragraph to be 7 points. So here there is a 7-point space after the last item. There is a 7-point space after the last item. How are we going to do this one? For this one, we can go to the next paragraph like this. Select the next paragraph and click on paragraph setting, and the space before, make it 7. The space before, make it 7 instead of 0. And then click OK. So what I did here, instead of changing the space after the last item here, I just changed the space before this paragraph. So I selected the next paragraph, and then I changed the space before the next paragraph, which is the same result. Okay. Okay, now we have step 8. Import the image J2421 logo and place it in the paragraph beginning. We have 8 spacious playrooms. First of all, let us look for this text. We have 8 spacious playrooms. Control find 8. It's already here. 8 spacious playroom. Let us select the text. So this is the paragraph that we're going to put the picture on, import the image J2421 logo in the paragraph beginning. So we're going to import the image in this paragraph. So let's first import the image and then we see what's next. So make sure that the pointer on the beginning of the paragraph here, click insert, picture, this device. We're going to go to desktop and the student work area, student. So this is the image that we're going to import. Click insert, and for now just leave it like this. Don't change it now. Let us follow the instructions. First of all, rotate the image 180 degrees with the image size and aspect ratio maintained. We're going to rotate it 180 degrees first. So click on the image and then here on the right here, we have rotate. So 180 degrees, you can rotate 90 and again rotate it 90. So you rotate 90 and then again rotate 90 degrees, 90 and 90, 180 degrees. This is done like this. Okay, format the image so that it is aligned to the right margin. So it's not going to be here. It's going to be aligned on the right margin, and the top of the paragraph starting, we have it. Okay. The text wraps around the image. This is important here. The text wraps around the image. So text wrapping, we're going to choose square, and then we're going to take it to the right like this. It's going to be right top. So that's it. Okay, now step 9, locate the table in the document. So first we have to find the table. So where is the table in the document here? Okay, here we are. This is our table. So this is the table. Okay. Format the table so that the table width is set to 13 centimeters. The table width is set to 13 centimeters. Okay. So click on the table like this. And then you're going to go to table design and table layout. So you're going to use the design and the layout to change on the table. So first of all, we're going to go to the layout because we need to change the width of the table. So from here, we have the width. So we're going to make it how many centimeters? 13 centimeters. So 13, 13, 13 centimeters. Set the width of it. After you do the width, I like you to do like this. On the vertical line in the middle, just double click to fit the data properly. And again here, and again here. All the rows are set to 1 centimeter high. So the height is 1 centimeter. So the height is 1 centimeter. So we're going to go to the size here. So the row has a height, how many centimeters? 1 centimeter high. Exactly 1 centimeter. So the height from here for the rows, the size is, the height is 1 centimeter, and it's exactly 1 centimeter. And again, I'm going to go back to the width of the table. So because it says here, the table width is set to 13 centimeters. So from the table properties here, the preferred width, we're going to change it to 13. We can just change it to 13 like this. Instead of doing like this, we can change 13 and then okay. So the width is 13 centimeters. All rows are set to 1 centimeters high. The data is center aligned vertically. So center aligned vertically, what does it mean? It means that from the alignment here, we're going to choose center alignment. So center, and it's also vertical, by the way. So click on it. It will look like this now. So this is done. This is done. Then we have this one here. The table is centered within the page margins. So the table is centered. We're going to change the alignment for the table. So for the table, you can just go to Home and then Alignment and then click on Center. So here, make sure that you select the table first and then Center. So select the table all and then Alignment Center. Now the table is centered in the page. Okay, this is done. Now the last step, which is step 10, spell check and proofread the document. So we're going to do it one by one here. Make sure that the list and the table are not split over columns or pages. So the list and columns are not split on columns or pages. Let's make sure. So the table is not split into 2 pages, so which is correct. And the list, it is in a column, not split between 2 columns, which is good here. We did it correct. So this one is done. There are no widows or orphans. So widows or orphans, that means we don't have a beginning of a paragraph in the bottom of the page and the rest of the paragraph on the next page. Do we have? Let us check. So we have here this one, this paragraph here. It starts here and the rest is here. So this is called the orphan. So we're gonna put it like this. And again, do we have an orphan? Okay. A widow also. Okay. So we have here, we have review. And then we're going to check for the grammar and the spelling mistakes. So click on spelling and grammar. And then as a result, we have corrected. Okay, check again. The spelling and grammar check is complete. We don't have any grammar or spelling mistakes. Now here, no widows or orphans. And for the widows or orphans, we can also go to paragraph options here, and then we can choose line and page breaks, and then control the widow and orphan control. That means we don't have a paragraph that is split into two pages. So as I told you, the orphan is going to be the first line on a paragraph, which is on the bottom of the page. But the widow is going to be the last sentence on the last line of a paragraph, which is on the top of the page, which means basically that we have a paragraph which is split into over two pages. And we can just click on the widow orphan control here, click OK, and then we will not have any widows or orphans. Okay, there are no blank pages. We don't have blank pages. The origin stars are maintained except the thesis of heading change in step 6. Yes. All stars are applied consistently. Yes. The spacing is consistent between all items. So let's check the spacing is consistent between all the items. Let's check this one. The space after 7. So we can make this one the space before to be 7. So I just changed the space before the last paragraph here to be 7. So to maintain the spacing to be consistent for the table here. So you have a nice consistent spacing. And then this all looks good. Save the document using the same file name and format used in step 1. You're not going to change the file name, and we're just going to print this document. So this is task 3, the database. We're going to do it in a separate video, so stay tuned in. Now we have finished from the document production. I hope you found this video helpful for your study for the next IGCSE sessions, October, November. So bye for now, and I wish you the best. Stay tuned in, like and subscribe for more videos like this. So bye for now, and see you later.